Many businesses experience challenges navigating the complex nature of business planning and strategy, creating confusion to develop streamlined plans that have the potential for growing business. Effective tools, therefore, influence appropriate decision making in the day to day monitoring controls of business analysis, enhancing an impeccable capacity to deliver project plans and forecast trends that look 5 and 10 years ahead towards strategic growth. Intrinsically, planning and strategy plays an integral role across all industries and in the formality that makes the organization highly successful. A professional executive, therefore, requires immaculate capacity to be an intuit of business-related risk and decisiveness to consciously act on an adversity of issues. Often dealing with large quantities of dimensional data, planning and strategy improves capacity to investigate, adapt, mitigate, negotiate, and influence under high chaotic order. The most effective business plans tend to be as good as their ability to encourage streamlined monitoring and controlled environments. With habitual practice, you can mitigate between the multifaceted dimensions of business processes and the relational value of the capital you protect, whether it be in the product you create, the clientele you serve, or in the aspect of human relations. You enhance better business atmospheres with purpose. Failure to appropriately plan and strategize policy, procedure, and practice deeply impacts all business ways of functioning. An executive professional eventually coming to find functional operations requiring similar planning and strategy structures that support a system of mechanisms guided by completeness and principles. As neglect prepares a business to spend countless dollars under carelessness to issues and many hours trying to revolve various aspects of comprehensive requirements that are impacted by improper training. It is the nature of business to determine the magnitude of planning and strategy in the evaluation of performances and the resources you will need, developing a high-level standard commitment demonstrated at the same level of persistence, discipline, determination, and focus of your key stakeholders. Though businesses may be impacted by a variety of issues, the carrying out of planning and strategy requirements can prove a benefit to overall habitual practices. These habitual practices eliminate the biases in judgment and assumption in everyday decision making and under frequently changing environments. Bias is a systemically rooted perception that operates throughout business practices and in the way we naturally process information from stimulus in our surrounding environment. As you improve upon your practice, you will at some point be met by a magnitude of overly complex, sometimes outdated, incomplete systems that provide inaccurate information to the structure. But this gets easier and further clarified through planning and strategy practice, becoming a phenomenal component to the flow of process, where doing the work reveals an underlying framework to the inner workings of a multidimensional world that can return a business appreciation in value.